Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
That's about to go.
Michelle! Are you fucking kidding me? Michelle! Michelle, what's going on? Michelle! Michelle, I am pregnant! Michelle! Michelle! You know I'm pregnant! I am fucking...
Mother, Air Force vet kidnapped, sent to Rikers for traveling in New York with her illegal Texas handgun. For carrying her legally purchased and licensed handgun in her vehicle as she traveled through New York, a mother of two and honorably discharged veteran was arrested and charged with a felony. By Matt Agarist, November 26, 2017. New York mother of two and honorably discharged veteran of the U.S. Air Force, Deanna Jo Robinson had harmed no one, had not taken anyone's property and was merely traveling peacefully in her car when she was kidnapped by police and thrown into Rikers Island at the Rose M. Singer Center with violent armed robbers and murderers. Robinson was driving from Texas to New York to bring her two children to spend some time with their father when she was arrested by the NYPD in the Bronx and charged with 265.03 FC, Crim Pos weapon second-degree C felony, for having her legally purchased and licensed handgun in her glove box. Robinson, who spent 5 years on active duty, had secret military clearances and also has her active and valid Texas license to carry. According to federal law, an individual is not restricted from transporting legally acquired firearms across state lines for lawful purposes except those explicitly prohibited by federal law to include convicted felons, persons under indictment for felonies, adjudicated mental defectives or those who have been involuntarily committed to mental institutions, illegal drug users, illegal aliens and most non-immigrant aliens, dishonorably discharged veterans, those who have renounced their U.S. citizenship, fugitives from justice, persons convicted of misdemeanor crimes of domestic violence, and persons subject to certain domestic violence restraining orders. Therefore, no federal permit is required, or available, for the interstate transportation of firearms. Advertisement. Robinson does not fit any of the restricted person criteria as described above. However, having the gun in the glove box is likely what the New York police have taken issue with. Read more. Watch, writes flexing hero uses Jedi mind trick to outsmart cops and beat DUI checkpoint. A funded justice page, started by James Gressett, reads. Deanna Jo, loving mother of two adorable boys, veteran, activist, and friend in liberty, was arrested in NYC on November 11 while traveling from Texas, when her self-defense handgun was discovered in her vehicle. Please help us free her from Rikers. Two beautiful little boys are wondering where their mother is after the family of three traveled across the country from Texas to NYC so the children could spend time with their estranged father. Deanna Jo is a responsible mother and a veteran with military clearances and a Texas license to carry. Concerned primarily with her children's safety and posing no threat to any other person, Deanna Jo arrived at her destination, where her estranged husband took the children into his house, then contacted police, who found her self-defense handgun in her vehicle. No mother should be forced to leave behind her best means of self-defense, yet the City of New York sends a clear message: we do not care about your constitutional rights or your personal safety, and the only people who have guns here are criminals. Now Deanna Jo sits in a cage at Rikers Island, stripped of her rights and incarcerated, and her children are missing her dearly. She needs to return to them so they can be with their mother. The city has basically told her that her life and the lives of her children are meaningless and that her right to protect them is trivial. We are a group of friends who want to see Deanna Jo reunited with her children as soon as possible. This fund is to help us do that, plus assist with the legal battle to come. The goal set on the fundraising page is $25,000 and as of this writing has reached $6,400. The Free Thought Project spoke with Second Amendment and free speech activist Michael Picard, who bailed Robinson out on Friday. He told us that Robinson is going to fight the charges all the way, as there was no victim of her alleged crime. Read more. Trump tax plan increases tax on middle class, gives massive benefit to top 1%. She served her country in the Air Force, and this is how New York serves her, Picard told TFTP. Unfortunately for Robinson, this is the second time she's had an unjust experience with police. As TFTP reported at the time, Robinson was raided by police who were there to take her children over an alleged custody dispute. Robinson, who had a camera rolling at the time of the raid, was seen pinned into a corner by Hunt County Deputy Josh Robinson, who began beating the handcuffed 9-month pregnant woman as she screamed out in horror. Deputy J. Robinson was subsequently no-billed by a Hunt County grand jury and has since been reinstated to full duty. Robinson was cleared of any wrongdoing, and CPS later admitted there was no warrant. If you'd like to call Bronx District Attorney Darcel D. Clark, and peacefully express to him that this woman has been through enough and doesn't deserve to be locked in a cage for protecting herself and her children, you can so at this number, 718-590-2000. Also, if you'd like to donate to her legal fees, you can do so at her Funded Justice page.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too, because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if some, if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.